Warning, show tunes. If you sing them, listen to them, or like them, and this is a code red, you need to man up! Comedy Time presents Man Up Stand Up.
Explosion! Man up! Stand up! Drink a beer, shoot a deer, and punch somebody in the face. Oh yeah! Man up! That's right! Stand up! Doing push-ups, lifting weights, man up for stand up tonight. Oh, man up, stand up tonight! Yeah!
Welcome to Man Up Stand Up, where we take being manly one step beyond. Like, why settle for hot twins when you could have hot septuplets? Talk about rolling a lucky 7. As always, we bring you 4 hilarious comedians. You'll see Ryan Reeves, Ocean Glapian, and Nathan Timmel. And to kick things off, here's some short, fast funny from Ace Gein.
A lot of lovely ladies out here, but they're too young for me. I like the older women. Where's all the older women at? Like above 40, I mean. No, here's why. I got hit on recently by a 45-year-old woman. And this woman was smoking a cigarette this long. And she's using these old school words on me like hump and muff and blow her down, right? So I'm like, she hits on me for 20 minutes and then she stops herself and says, I can't take you home. I'm like, why not? She says, the last guy I took home that was your age, there was a problem. I said, what was the problem? She said, I took him home and he recognized my son from high school. And I was like, do you know how cool that would be to hump somebody's mom that I knew from high school? I would come out of her bedroom with my shirt off and I'd be all, hey, Fernando, your mom doesn't like you leaving stuff laying around, man. I'm gonna go back in that room. When I come out, this house better be clean.
Dating an older woman with a son your age is the total package. You get an experienced cougar and a new drinking buddy. That means great sex, plus someone to high five afterwards. You think we're done? Don't be such a lightweight. Ryan Reeves mixes you up a comedy cocktail when Man Up Stand Up comes back. We now return to Man Up Stand Up. Ryan Reeves loves to drink, but he can't drink much. Ryan, we have a name for people like you. Designated driver. Guys like me wouldn't exist without guys like you. Buckle your seatbelt. We're going out drinking with Ryan Reeves.
Went out drinking last night, and everybody that knows me knows I'm a lightweight. It don't take much for me to get drunk. I had a body shot for the first time. You know, when a shot of alcohol in your belly button and somebody drinks it out. I'm a lightweight, man. I got wasted off of just one. But it was a body shot off a great big fat chick, you know what I mean? So it wasn't, I'm serious, man, it wasn't no normal body shot. I think she had a little bit more than just a shot in her belly button. I swear, she had a pint. No, she had a pint. I said, ain't no way I'm gonna be able to drink all this real quick. I'll put some ice and some straws up in there. Shook it around a little bit. They made a homemade fuzzy navel, y'all. Recession cocktail, that's what I call that. Best $3 I have ever spent. It's the things you gotta go through when you try to go out and you're broke. How many people out there are broke? Make some noise. Man, you ever been so broke you had to rob the pizza man? I did it last week. I ran up on him. I said, you know what this is, chump? This is a jack. I said, what you got on it? What you got on it? He got all scared. He was like, please don't shoot it. I just have $20. I'm like, man, $20? I'm talking about the pizza. What you got on that? Is that pepperoni? Smells good as hell. Let me get a slice, please. Parmesan cheese, packet 2. I didn't even get it. I should have had a gun. I just ran up on him like this. I didn't know he was gonna turn around. Should have known. Got friends calling me up asking to borrow money. I don't even have to let them borrow. You ever get those phone calls from your friends asking to borrow money, but they don't ever ask for the money directly. They beat around the bush, give you sob stories hoping you gonna feel sorry for them and offer them the money. You ever get those? Calling up talking about, hey Ryan, what's up? I already know what time it is. I'm like, man, what you want? He's all happy. He's all nothing, just sitting here in the dark because they didn't cut all my lights off, man. Walking around bumping into stuff. I'm hungry as hell. I wish I could go get something to eat, but I can't because I got a boot on my car. And they want to repossess that, and now they want to kick me out of my apartment. Can you believe that? Eviction. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll be glad when AT&T cut your phone off. So you can stop calling me with this crap. I don't want to hear all this. Got problems of my own. Got to go get the swine flu sales at Ralph's. Ain't nobody in here with it, right? Nobody gonna be offended by the jokes? Good. You ever notice that thing about the swine flu or all these animals that fall ill, this flu? It's always animals that black people like to eat. You ever notice that? Think about it though, man. We had the bird flu with the chickens. And you know we love some chicken. Now we got the swine flu with the pig. We eat the pig from head to toe. I'm just wondering what's next. They gonna have the catfish flu or something? Because you know we like catfish. Then after that, all the white girls gonna start getting sick. I'm like, man, what is going on? Brother can't even catch a break. Gotta get a vaccine quick. Gotta get it quick. I got a piece of crap car. How many you guys out there drive a piece of crap car? Make some noise. See, don't nobody want to clap. I was just out there in the parking lot. I saw a whole lot of you guys pull up. Come on now, that ain't my bumper in the parking lot. Swear it ain't. Engine gas and oil light are the only lights in my car that work. I'm telling you, man, some of you guys might have saw me and probably heard me pull up too. I'm driving a Rubik's Cube car. You ever see a Rubik's Cube car? You don't know what I'm talking about? With the mixed match car parts. It's got the orange hood, the black driver door, the white passenger door, and the green trunk. And the rest is primer and Bondo. You know what I'm talking about? I have no idea what color my car is. I got a drop top, and I'm not even talking about the convertible. I mean a real drop top. You know what I'm talking about when the cloth on the ceiling starts to hang down and lays all on your head. Go on, clap it up. I saw some of you guys pull up tonight. Won't have to point nobody out in here. Mine hangs low. Mine hangs so low I had an Arabic dude pull up next to me at a red light, start speaking Arabic to me. He thought I was wearing the turban. Stuck his head out the window. He was like, "Har-bak bak." I was a little scared. I had just watched The Kingdom, so I had sped off real quick, Called my little Arabic friend up. I asked him, I was like, "Hey, Hanjil, what does har-bak bak mean?" He was like, "Man, that means your wheel is about to fall off." I said, "Does it?" 15 minutes later, that's exactly what it did, too. Bought it off a guy I met on Facebook. How many people out there got Facebook? Make some noise, you got Facebook. All right. How many people out there hide your age on Facebook? Yeah, don't nobody want to clap for that. I done been to a lot of pages. See somebody's, trying to hide their age. They got the month they were born, the day, but they don't have the year. You ever go to somebody's page that's stupid? They're trying to hide their age. That they won't have the year they were born, but they have the year they graduated high school down at the bottom. Like I'm not going to be able to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? You insulting my intelligence. Go to somebody's page and see the relationship status on It's Complicated. You ever see that before? What is this complicated? Please, somebody tell me. Either you in a relationship or you not. What is this complicated? I'm in a complicated relationship now. That's what mine says. But mine only says it's complicated because I hate this chick and wish she would die is not an option at this time. You know what I'm saying? I checked earlier. It ain't on there. I know it's not.
Ladies, don't put "it's complicated" as your relationship status on Facebook. You're not a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. In fact, there's only one piece I want to snap onto you, and it fits every time. Comedy set sail across comedian Ocean Glapian. So take care of your poop deck during the break, and we'll be back with more Man Up Stand Up. Welcome back to Man Up Stand Up. All these green freaks say, keep the ocean clean. Well, Ocean Glapian is anything but clean, and we wouldn't have him any other way. So back off, Al Gore, because Ocean's truth is very convenient. Let's take a dip.
Welcome to the ghetto part of the show. This is the ghetto part. Single ladies, make some noise. Single ladies, make some noise, yeah? Let me ask you a question, single ladies. Don't you hate when you go to a club and a guy buy you a drink, you think he can follow around the club the whole night? Don't you hate that? Yeah? Well, buy your own drink next time. Because I'm going to make sure you drink my drink and nobody else. This is something that happened to me today. Maybe somebody can help me out with this one. Why is it people with bad breath always want to tell you secrets? Can't they tell by your way you standing in the Matrix for them, you're not trying to hear what they have to say? They keep talking, you keep dodging it like you want to tweet me what you have to say? I've been saying like a lot of stupid things lately that I can't believe I've been saying. You ever did this? You ever say something so stupid to somebody, as soon as you say it, you go, what was I thinking? I can't believe I just said that. You ever did that? I was on the phone with my boy the other day. He was like, all right, man, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for this funeral. I'm like, all right, well, have a good time. Like, how did I come up with that one? You guys I'm still with Barack. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still excited about Barack being in office. Still so excited. It was a weird thing though when he was running. Like all my white friends would come up to me, and whenever I would ask them about who they was running for, they would whenever they said Barack, they would always have to do a black gesture. I'd be like, yo, who you running for? What? Barack. I'm like, you have to crip walk for Barack? Is that what you're saying? The thing is about Barack and this everything is the economy, man. We just trying to get him out of the economy is so bad right now, right? Like the economy is bad for everybody. Like I had to get a second job. Like comedy don't pay me like it used to. Like I'd be at my new job and people be recognizing me from my new job. They'd be like, oh, you Ocean, right? Man, you funny, man. You gonna make it, man. You funny. I'm like, thanks. But did you want a Whopper or a double cheeseburger? Which one did you want? And can you hurry up? There's people on my line, please. I don't know. We all have people in our family that we hate, right? As soon as we see them, you're like, man, why you gotta be in my family? You got people like that? Like I got a gay uncle. He dark skinned, but he think he white. He be at all the karaoke bars singing nothing but white songs, embarrassing the family. He'd be like, sweet dreams are made of these. You're gonna just embarrass the family like that. Is that what it is? I don't mind if you're gay. If you're gay, do your thing. If you're gay, whatever. That's more women for me. You want to get married, dude? I don't care. Do whatever. I just don't want you to trick me. That's all I'm saying. Don't trick me. Like the other day, I went on the internet. I wanted to find a new R&B song. So I went in and punched in Pretty Ricky. Now here's the thing. I punched in Pretty Ricky, and this dude named Spectacular came up. Now if you haven't seen this video, it's this guy. He's real close to the camera, and he's like, yeah, I want to challenge all the R&B groups to a dance-off. Usher, Day 26, whoever won it will twerk it off, right? He backs up, and he has nothing on but red Speedos and oiled down. Now, I don't know what was gayer, him doing the video or me watching the whole 5 minutes. All I'm saying is don't trick me. Is all I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, I got the weirdest family ever. Man, I promise my family is so weird. Like, I don't know. It's just my family is just so crazy and weird. Like my mom, she only really liked white guys, and that's funny to me because we all grew up in the hood. And so it's really hard to get a white guy that's come to see somebody in the projects. But my mom tried to get it to do it. I don't know. This is the best job in the world because I love stand-up. This is the best job in the world. Like I get to travel around the country, go to different spots. Like I just got back from Houston, Texas. Anybody been to Texas? Yeah? That is the home of the fat girls out there. Every girl in Texas is like 400 pounds plus. I walked into the club, I thought I walked into the Twilight Zone. It was packed, but there was only 6 women in there. They're like, why you keep bumping into me? I'm like, there's only 6 of y'all in here. And they didn't even wait to eat. They had their McDonald's hamburger on the dance floor, dance. They didn't even listen to regular music. They listened to the McDonald's theme song. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm like, I'm loving it too, you big. Fellas, you ever dance with a big girl and she start pushing you and you gotta hold on?
Do you really need to wonder if a guy's gay when his name is Spectacular? What is he, a 4th of July fireworks show? The only guy who can get away with that name is the Spectacular Spider-Man. Even though he has a tight bodysuit and sticky hands, we still know he's playing for our team. Nathan Timmel gives us some funny you can share with your father. when Man Up Stand Up returns. Time for more Man Up Stand Up. Nathan Timmel clearly has some daddy issues. No worries, Nathan. My old man had issues too. Usually those issues were warrants for his arrest. He didn't fail me as a parent, but he did fail to meet a couple of court dates. Now sit up straight and pay attention. It's Nathan Timmel.
I had an experience recently. I talked to my dad this morning. And that's never a good thing because my dad likes to bring up my old college roommate Roy. No matter what I do, I get to hear about Roy's like, oh, you're still doing that jokey joke crap out in Los Angeles, you failure. You know, Roy got himself a real job after college. He's a good guy, fine fella, taxpayer among men. What's Roy up to? Yeah, you laugh. I had a comeback for him this morning. I got a little cocky. I said, all right, Dad, you know what? You've been talking about Roy. Roy got the girl he was going to break up with pregnant. Now Roy is stuck in a loveless relationship with a kid he doesn't want, and he doesn't know what to do. So there's your hero, Roy. Take that. Yeah, Dad didn't laugh at that one. He had a comeback for me. It was, maybe I should talk to him. I've been there. So what that does is that makes me like beat myself up. I put my life in perspective and I think, all right, well, I'm in my 30s and I'm single and I still have a male roommate, and that's like wrong on every level, you know? I mean, because when you're younger, when you're in your 20s and you have a same-gendered roommate, that's fine, right, guys? Like you do things together. You go out, you get drunk, buy T-shirts. I'm with stupid. I'm with crazy. Let's grow mustaches. Ride a tandem bike. High five. You know, like stupid. But in my 30s, though, I should not still be hiding toilet paper with my life. That's wrong because toilet paper is a shared item, right? When you run out, you take turns buying it. It's his turn to buy, it's my turn to buy it. I'm not going to lie to you nice people. When it comes to buying toilet paper, I like to treat myself. I'm gonna go out and buy like an aloe vera two-ply, soft and precious baby bottom brand. You know, something nice for my precious pooper back here. I'm gonna take, my roommate is cheap. I didn't know this. I come home, I find brands I've never heard of, like Johnny Dirt Knuckle. Whoops, your finger slipped through. I don't want to use that. And I said I'm single. In my 30s and single is awful because I used to be young and have confidence and be able to talk to women, but the older I get, the more I look back on all my failed relationships and I realize that the only thing they had in common was me. So, yeah. And I realized, like, the last little relationship I was in was little. It was only lasted 2 weeks, and she dumped me because I bought her flowers. And nothing threatening, nothing like flowers like roses and poetry, and I'm smothering you with affection, and I'm in love with you, and you're my soulmate, and I'm outside your window right now. Boo! You know, nothing like that. It was a nice daisy bouquet, and she said, whoa, I'm not ready for anything serious yet. And I thought, and I said, well, they're just flowers. Last night you were swallowing my kids like they're raw little oysters. I wanted to say thank you. Please again? But I don't want this whole little 8 minutes to be a pity party about me. Like, I do think my dad's indifference raised me with an independence I'm proud of. Because when I was young, I don't know how many people remember that. When I was young, I would go to a playground, and playgrounds used to be made out of concrete. They aren't anymore, right? And one day, you remember the birthday girl, yeah, they were made out of concrete. And one day, I went to one and I got on a swing. And I went back and forth and back and forth. And what did I do when I got to the top? I jumped. And yeah, and the instant I got in the air, I went, whoa, this was a bad idea. And I fell down, hurt myself, limped home crying, and my dad took one look at me and went, what'd you learn? And I thought about that. And I said, well, I'm learning you're a dick. But I know I'm not going to do that again. Cause and effect, lesson learned. But somewhere in my lifetime, a kid got hurt at the playground, ran home crying, and the parent didn't say, "What'd you learn?" The parent looked at him and went, "Oh my God, my precious little angel, you hurt yourself." Well, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. We should file a lawsuit. We should sue the city, the county, the state. We should make sure that the playgrounds are made out of Nerf. That way, when you fall down, you bounce back just like a bumbles bounce. In fact, you know what? We should pass legislation that says when you go out to play, you have to wear knee pads and an elbow pad and a helmet, and we're going to get you all up like a little American gladiator. Because that's... And we lost responsibility. At that point, we no longer take care. And I know, and I'm not here to pick on anyone. I'm not here. But I know the person that did that was a mom. Yeah, because moms care about their kids. They say, well, you came out of me, damn it, I decide when you get hurt. Because, well, remember when you were driving with mom as a child? You'd get the mom arm, right? Yeah, you were driving along, she had to brake suddenly, and you'd get the mom arm. She would take care of you. There was no such thing as a dad arm. Not only would dad never throw an arm out to protect you, sometimes he would brake suddenly just to settle your ass down. He would... You'd be in the back seat getting squirrely, he'd hit the brakes, you'd flip forward, ow, what'd you learn? You're a dick.
My dad wouldn't put his arm out to protect me either, but he dived head first to save a beer bottle from spilling on the ground. The only time I got a piece of his arm was one Halloween when I dressed up as a 40 ounce. Man Up, Stand Up will be right back after this. Thanks for watching Man Up, Stand Up. Now we're not just funny, we're educational. Let's see what you've learned in the Man Up recap. Ace Guillen tells us there's nothing wrong with dating a woman who has a son your age. But if she has a daughter your age, booyah! Mother-daughter sandwich coming right up. Ryan Reeves reminds us if you rob the pizza guy, don't just take the pizza. Get the cash too. And grab the little go-kart they call a car as well. You can add it to your Hot Wheels collection. Ocean Glapian warns us that Houston's the home of the heifer. Those chicks are so fat, they tried to change the state bird to the rotisserie chicken. And Nathan Timmel reminds us that a healthy dump requires 2-ply toilet paper. And no matter how messy it gets, don't go grabbing those baby wipes, because that's just not manly. Well, that's all the manning up you need from me today. This has been Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up. I'm Adam Hunter, and I'm out. Peace.